There are tons of theories online about Ash Ketchum's immortality in the Pokemon anime. He seems to age in no way, yet his body changes and it definitely looks like he grows up over time. In this video I'm going to be talking about some of the most popular theories, and I'll be giving my own opinions on the topic. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more cartoon videos like this. With that being said, let's start with the most common theory surrounding Ash's immortality. The number one theory is involving the very first episode of the show. Ash looks up into the sky and sees a strange creature who at the time we had no idea this Pokemon even existed. But now we know that it's Ho-Oh, and you might be wondering how this has anything to do with Ash living forever. Well, if you look in the Pokédex entry for Ho-Oh in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, you'll know why this is an interesting theory. Its feathers are in 7 colors. It is said that anyone seeing it is promised eternal happiness.
What's that?
There is no data. There are still Pokemon yet to be identified.
Now think about this. What exactly would mean eternal happiness for Ash? It's the one thing he loves to do every day of his life, and the one thing that he never wants to stop. It's his adventure and overall journey to become the Pokemon Master and win battles and meet new people and just have an amazing time. This is cool because this would prove Ash lives forever, training new Pokemon and trying to become the best. However, this is just a theory and not proven in any way. When you research why Ash has stayed 10 for so long, most people believe this is true. Another theory is that the show just takes place over the course of a few months. Even though there have been hundreds of episodes, several episodes can take place in one day. This means that Ash would stay 10 for the whole show because not a year passes in the time of the show. But if you do some extra digging, you'll know that there are previous events mentioned several times. At one point, Ash says that it's been a year since he's gotten Pikachu. This makes no sense because then that means Ash should be at the very least 11 years old. There are several other instances of this where past events are referenced and the show states that they have happened months ago. If time is confirmed to be passing in the show, then why exactly isn't Ash aging? Time is advancing, but Ash isn't. If you think that Ash actually is aging but we just don't know his current age, then you wouldn't be right. At the beginning of the Black and White series, it is mentioned that Ash is still 10 years old. There's a theory that isn't too creative, but it's definitely a possibility. Ash is immortal not because of a specific reason in the canon of the show, but because of the young audience. Think about it. Since Pokemon is a show aimed for the younger generation of people, then you should have a relatively young main character. This way, the young viewer can easily relate to the main character and basically have a better time watching the show. Personally, I don't like this theory even though I know it's possible. The fun of theories is to think of things inside the show that affect the characters we know and love. For Ash, we want an official reason why he hasn't aged, and it's boring to say that it's just marketing. A pretty interesting common theory is the Ash coma theory. Basically, if you go to the first episode of Pokemon, you'll see that Ash gets struck by lightning. Some people have argued that this lightning actually sent him into a coma, one where he lives out his dream of becoming a Pokemon Master. The people and Pokemon beside him represent several feelings and things he needs to overcome before he wakes up. This would explain the strange use of time in the show and how Ash never really ages. Personally, I don't believe this because it's definitely more based on speculation than evidence, but still, it's a cool idea. In the first movie, Ash gets turned to stone after getting hit by 2 strong attacks from Mew and Mewtwo. After some time, all the Pokemon started crying around him, and their tears were what turned him back to normal. If you keep watching the movies, Ash gets into situations where he either dies or gets seriously injured, and some Pokemon usually comes along to save him. The theory is that legendary Pokemon grant him more youth during these encounters, and that he will always be 10 years old because of the legendaries helping him. Since some legendary Pokemon have powers far greater than we know, this is definitely a possibility. In the end, Ash living forever may just be an insignificant part of the show. It might just be explained because the creators of the show want to appeal to young kids, but that's the boring answer and it breaks the fourth wall to solve this mystery. I would much rather choose one of the theories that actually makes sense in the canon of the show, and hopefully you prefer those as well. Comment below to let me know how you think Ash doesn't age. Be sure to give a thumbs up on the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more cartoon videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.